This tutorial will guide you through the steps to register and set up your online cloud platform account. First is registration. Of course, you can register using a regular email address and password, which is what I'm doing. So, I will accept the terms and conditions, and then click the register button. Next, what we need to do is add a screen. Assuming you have already created an account, when you first launch the online cloud platform, you will see a string of device card numbers on the card. I'm entering the card number. I'll name my screen, perhaps add a location or some notes. Then I'll confirm the screen details we provided. Here, I added a location to the screen. Then click Add Screen. This takes you to the screen overview page, where you can see the screen has been added. On the screen overview page, you can see the screen as update status, publish time, player version, name, and address. The screen name and address are customizable and can be changed as needed. You can publish new content, and there are some screen settings options available. Click this button to view some basic information about the screen. Then, if you have many screens, you can create folders, which makes it convenient to categorize and organize your screens. Next, I want to add some files to my library. In my case, I'll add some logos stored on my computer. In the bottom right corner, it shows that files will be automatically uploaded and converted to optimize them for digital signage. You can upload folders. You can also categorize resources using folders, which makes it easier for you to better utilize and classify your digital assets. The next step is to create our first playlist. You can create playlists from templates, and you can also categorize your playlists by putting them into folders. Here I use Create Playlist. I'll name the playlist. I'll set it to the default 16:9 aspect ratio, but you can also choose any other one. In this scenario, we won't do that. You just need to create a standard playlist. On the playlist overview page, you will also see some information. On the playlist overview page, you will also see some information including the playlist name, duration, number of slides in the playlist, and the aspect ratio. You can add background music here. The green rocket button above can publish the updated playlist to your screen. Of course, you also have personal playlist settings. Here, you can view and change the canvas ratio, as well as rename the playlist. Next, we click Edit Playlist. The section below is the slide overview. As you can see, there's currently only our first default slide. Click the pencil icon to view and edit the slide's information. I changed the slide duration from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Here, you can set the slide duration and add transitions or some pretty cool transition effects. Of course, there's also some basic information here. Of course, there are also other settings that we won't delve into for now. We can just click Save and continue creating content. As you can see, there's only one slide, but I can also add another one. These slides can be dragged and dropped and will play in sequence. I can also copy another identical slide. Clicking here allows you to delete the slide. Above the slide overview, you'll find what we call the canvas. The canvas is where you design your content. At the top, you'll find all content, including text, shapes, and social media. Of course, there are also all the files in your library. On the right side, you have all the settings, which for now pertain to the canvas itself. In this example, I'll simply add our logo. I'll label it as Slide 1. I'll add our blue logo up here and then change the background to a dark color. Assuming this is your content and what you ultimately want to achieve, or at least what you want to try out. When you're done, you can preview it or publish it directly to your screen. In my case, I'll simply exit the playlist. When you're done making these changes, just click the Publish button. Then within a few seconds, you'll see the screen has been updated. If you go back to the screen page, you'll see the screen is online. If it's offline, it will show as red. You can see that the content has been updated. This shows how easy it is to create an account and use online cloud platform for sign operation, add screens, upload files to the library, recreate content in playlists, and finally add them to groups. If you want to know more about creating specific content, using our plugins, the way the schedule works, and so on, you can visit www.onliled.com. All these tutorials can be found on our website, or you can contact us.